Zoos have come a long way over the years. Not only are they a source of entertainment, but many have become educational hubs as well as leaders in conservation research. This has led to better-run zoos and has made the animals' welfare the top priority. When creating this list, we considered the zoo's conservation efforts, the visitor experience, as well the variety of species offered. From the United States to Singapore, here are the best zoos. Number 7. Number 7. Australia's oldest zoo was actually modelled after the London Zoo. It started off as a place for domestic animals to acclimatise after long journeys to Australia. Eventually, exotic animals were added. The zoo is organised into bioclimatic zones designed and landscaped to cater to the needs of each region's animals. Of course, native animals like kangaroos, wombats, emus, and koalas are highlights. You can even learn more about them on a special Australian wildlife tour that starts before the zoo opens to the public, and even feed kangaroos some breakfast. Part of the zoo's conservation efforts involves a master plan to save 27 local species, like the mountain pygmy possum and Tasmanian devil, from going extinct over the next decade. Trail of the Elephant provides an opportunity to see Asian elephants up close as they wander freely through their exhibit. You can take free guided tours of the trail given by zoo volunteers and also see otters, Sumatran tigers, and the other residents of Asian Village. Number 6. The San Diego Zoo is known around the world for pioneering the concept of cageless, open-air exhibits that help recreate the animal's natural habitat. In terms of conservation, there may not be a better zoo out there than this one. The San Diego Zoo Institute for Conservation Research is the largest zoo-based multidisciplinary research effort in the world, with over 200 scientists carrying out research all over the world. The zoo houses over 3,700 animals, including giant pandas, gorillas, monkeys, elephants, and so much more. This zoo offers a slew of extra experiences for visitors, including special morning visits with the pandas as they eat their breakfast, backstage access to trainers and animals, and sunrise walking tours. There are also plenty of dining options, kids' play areas, shows that will keep you and your family busy. Number 5. The Bronx Zoo boasts 265 acres and is the longest metropolitan zoo in the world, housing over 6,000 animals. It also happens to be one of the best zoos in the United States. Since the beginning, the zoo has focused much of its efforts on protecting and breeding endangered species, making it the go-to for orphaned animals in need. Recently, the Bronx Zoo has been focusing its efforts on making itself more eco-friendly, installing compostable toilets that will help to conserve water. Visitors will find plenty of big animals, including giraffes, lions, bears, and tigers, along with monkeys, leopards, and much more. There are also plenty of other experiences such as a 4D theater, camel rides, live shows, animal feedings, and a monorail ride. The zoo's dedication to breeding programs and the protection of animals, combined with the unique experience visitors get here, are all reasons why this to be one of the best zoos in the world. Number 4. The Bronx Zoo boasts 265 acres and is the longest metropolitan zoo in the world, housing over 6,000 animals. It also happens to be one of the best zoos in the United States. Since the beginning, the zoo has focused much of its efforts on protecting and breeding endangered species, making it the go-to for orphaned animals in need. Recently, the Bronx Zoo has been focusing its efforts on making itself more eco-friendly, installing compostable toilets that will help to conserve water. Visitors will find plenty of big animals including giraffes, lions, bears, and tigers along with monkeys, leopards, and much more. There are also plenty of other experiences such as a 4D theater, camel rides, live shows, animal feedings, and a monorail ride. The zoo's dedication to breeding programs and the protection of animals combined with the unique experience visitors get here are all reasons why this to be one of the best zoos in the world. Number 3. This highly visited zoo is one of the only zoos in the world to be 100% cage-free. The Singapore Zoo uses a series of moats and glass to enhance both the experience for visitors and to recreate the natural habitats of the animals. This zoo has invested in rescue and conservation efforts to protect wildlife, and the late Steve Irwin, aka the crocodile hunter, greatly admired them for their work. A visit to this zoo is unlike any other in the world. It is the only zoo in the world where you can have breakfast with a group of free-ranging orangutans in their habitat. The lush rainforest setting that surrounds the entire zoo encourages animals such as free-ranging kangaroos and flying foxes to interact with the public. The daily animal feedings and shows are popular amongst visitors and are promoted as learning experiences rather than entertainment shows. Number 2. It is the most popular zoo in Europe and just might have the most comprehensive collection of species in the world, with over 20,000 animals represented by 1,500 species. The Berlin Zoo is often celebrated for its successful breeding program of endangered species as well as the reintroduction of species. They are also known for recreating the animals' habitats as close as possible to their natural habitats. The zoo is also famous because of the polar bear Knut, who was born into captivity at the zoo, rejected by his mom and hand-reared by the trainers. You will get to witness the popular animal feedings, which include the polar bears, orangutans, carnivores, and more. Further, you'll also get to see many other popular animals such as lions, giraffes, hippos, as well as rare deer and pigs. Number 1. TripAdvisor rated this zoo as the best zoo in the world based on millions of reviews and considering the conservation, research, and experience that visitors have. It is, therefore, no surprise it remains at the top of the list. The Henry Dorley Zoo is not only the best zoo in the world but also the best zoo in the United States. Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo is renowned worldwide for its leadership in conservation and research, and the remarkable exhibits back these claims up. The largest cat complex in North America, the largest indoor desert in the world's largest nocturnal exhibit and indoor swamp, and one of the world's largest indoor rainforests are all located here at this zoo. Visitors love the tide pool touch tank where they can get up close and personal with sea creatures. You may also enjoy walking through the second largest free flight aviary in the world. Shows, feedings, education, conservation, and research make this the #1 zoo in the world.